Well, good afternoon. Actually, it's still morning, YouTube. A buddy of mine just gave me a call. He's got a swarm of bees. So, me and my grandson John are over here kind of doing what beekeepers like to do. Down here, I mean, it's on the ground. This is sweet. It's not a very big swarm, but it doesn't get much easier than this. So I've got an Appy May nuke here. I'm gonna make sure it's all buttoned up so nothing can get out. Set my ventilation holes. Now, I like to take frames out of the middle of the hive. That way I got a place for the bees to fall to. Now, let's see. I got my grandson John with me. John, would you run over there to his garage and ask him if he's got a shovel?
Will do.
What I want to try to do is shovel this out right here where I can get this nuke right underneath of them, and we're just going to brush them into that nuke and call this a deal. Hey, never mind, John. Just get this dug out a little bit. A lot of guys vacuum the bees and everything else. I don't, if they're in a situation like. No, we're good. I don't vacuum bees on a deal like this because it's real easy. Just get the box under them and get them in the box. So, as you guys can probably see, just doing a little digging here. John?
Yes.
Kind of hold out, actually slide that box. Let's turn it around and just slide that box long ways up against that post.
Like this?
Turn it long ways, turn 90 degrees. Now be easy, don't hit the bees.
Okay.
Yep, that is pretty doggone good. Hold out on this barbed wire for just a second. There we go. Now, we're just gonna grab a handy bee brush, which I already got out of the box. And we're just gonna sweep these girls in there. Pretty neat, huh, John?
Pretty neat.
Now, we got bees everywhere. Let's slide this back out. Now, hopefully, the queen was in that ball. I'm gonna put these frames back in. And we're just gonna sit here and watch for a couple minutes. I wanna look for signs of the bees starting to fan. And that's going to tell us whether the queen's in there or not. Now, by fanning, see this bee right here in front of me?
Yeah.
See how its butt's up in the air?
Yeah.
It's fanning a pheromone. And see those?
Yeah.
That's fanning a pheromone that says, hey, come here. Okay? They're telling the rest of the bees that that's where the queen is. So we're going to give them a little bit to settle back down. And this will be kind of a deal. Now, you see where they're hanging out there at the pole still?
Yeah.
Okay, they can still smell the queen there. So they're going to hang out there for a little bit. And then eventually, that smell is going to be overcome by the smell from the hive.
Yeah.
And they'll relocate over there. Now, since I'm in no big hurry, I'm just going to set this box right here, and we're going to put the lid kind of sort of on it, and we'll come back tonight. My buddy John that owns the place that called me about it, he doesn't care if they're left here for a little while, so that's what I'm going to do. And